Yeah.
Toby's not ready.
Joining me now is Josh Gowling after Hereford's goalless draw against Leamington. Your reflections on the match overall?
Yeah, I thought we rode the first 20 minutes well, because I thought they was on top the first 20, especially coming away from home and you know what they're good at is throwing balls in the box, crosses, long balls, and we dealt with that really well. And then after that, for me, it was just scoreless, wasn't it? I think it was just one of those nights where you just want something to drop, don't you, to finish, and we just didn't quite get that look. But you know, we had loads of possession. I thought, you know, we pressed well, we got back into shape well, we dealt with their threats, especially Edwards, the big man up top. I thought we dealt with that really well. Just said to the boys at the end, I think sometimes when teams camp in like that, we've got to have a bit more nous about us to, you know, maybe start getting some shots off from a bit of distance, just to draw them out a little bit. Then you can start, you know, doing the intricacies that we do. So, look, disappointed because for me that felt like 2 points dropped. But again, they've started pretty well this season, haven't they? So, and I think they're our like bogey draw team, aren't they? We just need to draw with them every time we play them.
Well, I suppose you'll look at the 3 consecutive clean sheets as a positive.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, done out with the injuries we've had, but I just thought the additions that we've brought into the team have made a massive difference for us, to be honest. Jordan was excellent. Obviously, Dino's brings that experience, and you know, Jack did well today. I think he held onto the ball a bit long at times, which he's going to realise at this level. I think when you play 2 levels below, you can do a lot of those things. You just got to learn when to hold onto the ball in what areas and when not to. So, but again, he was excellent, and I just thought it was an all-round good team performance.
We've got to talk about the injuries. First of all, Captain Jared Hodgkiss, what's the initial diagnosis there?
Yeah, I think he might do his medial ligament. When he made the tackle, it was a bit of a stretch, wasn't it? And the guy just touched his, I think his shin, and he's just fat his knee. So I don't feel great. It didn't look great. And then of Jordan's just, I think I don't know if it's a bit of runner's knee. I know he's been at Maidstone for a while and they play on 4G. So I think he started getting a bit of shooting pains in his leg coming down his RT band. I don't mean to be a doctor or anything, but so hopefully it won't be anything too serious.
So he might be eligible to play at the weekend?
Hope so, yeah, fingers crossed.
Continue on that line. Zach Lilly. I know that James Caton was out with illness. What happened with Zach Lilly?
Yeah, illness. So we've got a little bug going through the group. I think it's just that time of the year, isn't it, when the temperatures drop. So Zach was ill. He came into training, but we sent him home because he wasn't very well, and obviously Zach's been ill as well, so might have to be Aaron and Maddie Holloway at centre half, mightn't it?
Well, we were talking about that, I suppose, with Oren Pendley out as dual registration, you could call him back. Yeah. You could even bring other players back who are under dual reg. Yeah,
definitely. It gives us those options. Obviously, finances, we've got to make sure that it fits within our kind of budget, which is why they're out doing what they're doing in the first place, but hopefully Zach will be alright. He's hopefully the illness is not too long and he'll be back in training Thursday.
Because it's all about the FA Cup now. 7 players on the bench.
Well, no, what we're going to do, you might have to get your boots
out.
out.
Don't start that again. We'll get nowhere. Anyway, it's all about the cup. You've got to look to try and get a good run on that.
Yeah, I mean, even today, like Mark nearly came on today, and I think as a defender, once upon a time, bringing a young lad on in the 88th minute, it's probably, we thought about it, to be honest, because the way he's trained, he deserved it, but obviously we just dropped Jan back in there and put Lodi back at full-back. So obviously Mark will be an option for us. And then, like you say, if we have to call some lads back, then that's what we're going to do. But look, it's not a given, that game. Three Bridges, they're not bad at home. They beat, obviously, Lewis in the last round. So we've got to go down. We're going to go full strength to make sure we get a win.
So how much have you got to assess things at the next training session, looking ahead to that game?
Yeah, I mean, Aaron's going through with the lads now, assessing them. I think for Ty looked a bit tired today, so obviously we can look at whether or not we bring Aaron in to get minutes now or Miles, and then we'll just have a look at the injuries and the illnesses, and make that decision on Thursday, Friday.
Because some players look as though they're coming back, like Jack Evans.
Yeah, Jack's not far away. Kane as well. Kane trained Thursday. He's still feeling his ankle a little bit, but he might be in contention, and Jack's not far away. I think Jack could probably be more around the Boston game, I think.
So what options have you got outside that? You've just got to play with what you have.
You know the squad, don't you? Yeah, so look, we've got versatility in the squad, haven't we? Lordy can play left back. We've got people that can play in some different positions. So yeah, if we have to adapt a little bit, then that's what we've got to do. But I like the group at the moment. I think we're playing exciting football. I think things are starting to click and gel now, which is pleasing. And we'll just keep going.
Thanks for your time.
Cheers, thank you.
4 points from 2 league games is probably just what knocked to orders.
Yeah, we would have liked 6. Would have been nice. I thought we should have won today. I really did. The lads are disappointed in there at the end of the game, but it also shows how far we've come from a couple of weeks ago, when we probably put in an abject performance here at Gloucester and an abject performance away at Banbury. So it just shows where we've gone, where the lads have gone, and where the team spirit is at the moment. So and that's why they're disappointed. So, but no, we're playing good football, and we just got to keep developing, keep pushing, keep getting better, keep working on the training ground. And you can, I'd like to think you can start to see now there's some of the work, the patterns in possession that we're doing, they're starting to pay off.
Well, then 3 key players arriving before last home game, they've really given a bit of a lift.
Yeah, I just think, we know what we need. The lads have done. I mean, we started better than we did before those players than we did last year. Do you know what I mean? But I just think we just needed a bit of a lift, just with some players coming in. Really, I just thought going into the Banbury and the Gloucester game, we had a bit of a dip in confidence, I would say, and I just think bringing those 3 players in just lifted the group as a whole, and it made a massive difference.
Okay. Jan is now your assistant or not yet?
No, not yet. Speaking to him at the moment. We'll have obviously more negotiations with that, but obviously I'd like Jan to be my assistant. I mean, he's been with me from day one here anyway, so he's had a big part to play in everything we do at the club. He helps me out with training and stuff like that, and you can see some of the patterns and things we've put into practice here, and it's good that you can leave him to do some of the, because we work on unit stuff, so he can do a lot of the stacking stuff and leave me to do the horrible stuff like defending. Cheers, thank you.